This is Lisa Luck. I wanted to invite you to come to Get Fresh Cafe. We're located at 37 North Cedar Avenue, which is the front of the restaurant is actually earthwares. We sell fair trade and locally made items and goods. And so you enter through the front, or you can enter through the back, park in the Chamber of Commerce parking lot, which is public parking. And that you can enter through the little courtyard. We have outdoor seating, we have seating next to the kitchen, we have seating in the store, and you can sit wherever you like and make yourself comfortable. Right now the way to find us is on Facebook. We don't have a website yet, and you can just search for Get Fresh Cafe, and hopefully it'll pop up for you and you can like us. Catherine Cable, she works at Earthwares. She posts our menu each and every day, so if you want to see if it's something that you like, we do a different daily special each day, and we also have our regular menu. So if you are in the mood for something different, just check out our Facebook page and see what there is, see what you like, and come on in. It's a cafe I opened about 6 months ago, and I had a restaurant previously. It was called Good Mood Food, and it was a vegetarian restaurant. And we were open for close to a year and didn't have enough clientele. So this time when I opened the cafe, when the space opened up again, I own this building, and this is the commercial kitchen I put in, and every now and then I'll rent the building and go do something else, but I always end up back at the building whenever a tenant moves out. And so this time the tenant moved out, and I thought, oh, okay, I'll put another restaurant in, because I really love cooking for my friends and my family and for whoever wants to show up. I like finding new taste combinations. Not only do I like to cook, but I like to eat the food that I fix, and I love to garden, so I love every aspect of food and have for most of my life. I learned how to cook from my mom probably at the age of 8 and 9. My mom's an excellent cook, and she's still such a great cook. I just can't even begin to compare. She makes up a recipe every time somebody comes to visit, and that's pretty awesome. But anyway, back to the Get Fresh Cafe. I have a house in town just a couple blocks away. It's got a big yard, and so my goal is to raise a lot of the food that I serve here. I go to the farmer's market almost every day in the morning to get the fresh ingredients, and it's worked out really great this summer. And this winter, probably what I'll do is just buy what I can that's organic at the grocery store and make soups instead of having a lot of fresh tomatoes and salads. Although we can still get the greens from California, I'm going to try to set up a lettuce growing operation in one of the rooms in my house to try to raise the lettuce for the restaurant. I am a foodie, and I'm really particular about what I eat. And not only am I particular about what I eat, I'm particular about what other people eat too. And I just can't bring myself to serve something that's not healthy. Every single thing that we make here is made from scratch. I was working by myself when I first opened the restaurant, but I invited Carlos Hudson. He is a really great chef, and he worked at Crawdaddy's for a number of years and some other restaurants around Putnam County. And he has brought a whole nother flavor to what I do. He's actually a professional cook, and I'm a home cook. And so somehow between the two of us, we've merged the two ideas, and we've come up with something fresh and different and flavorful. And I really enjoy the combination, and most of our customers that come in do also. I like to use organic food mostly. Sometimes I can't get the organic food. Sometimes the organic food is so expensive that I can't make my money back on it. And actually I sometimes buy things and end up losing a little money because I just can't stand to serve the alternative, which not good business sense, I'm here to tell you. But the other thing that I enjoy doing is having the fresh, the colors. Try to serve everything that's in season. Like the other day we made a dish, roasted vegetables, and it had squash, and it had eggplant and onions and carrots. I mean, just the vivid, beautiful, colorful food, and it's just such a joy to look at and to put on the plate and take out to the customer, and the customer starts enjoying the food as soon as they get their plate. And that just, I just really enjoy doing that. I like to do lots of other things too, but cooking is something that is a favorite hobby or activity that I do, and I'm trying to make a living off doing what I love.
And tell me about your long-term goals for the restaurant as far as like, I know you had talked before about kind of making this an event space and that kind of thing.
The long-term goals for the restaurant, my biggest problem is I'm such an optimist, and I think way more. I create so much stuff that I should be doing, and so I have a huge vision for this restaurant. One of the things I want to do is have a small garden here and grow the herbs, but since my house is a couple of blocks down and I have a large yard, I really want to plant that whole yard full of berries and herbs and vegetables, and have it so that people can actually go down there, and if they want to pick something in particular that they want to eat, or if they want to walk through the garden and see where their food comes from, they can do that. And so that's one of the goals that I have. The other goal is to expand, and instead of just serving lunch, I'd like to expand into the dinner. We put more tables out in the dining room. We can now seat approximately 40 people. I hope to get wine so that we can serve wine. I want to have live local music here. I'm going to move the piano from the house and set up a music area. And just provide a place where people can gather and eat good food, visit with one another, visit us. Most of our customers are friends because they come almost every day. And so it's not really like going to work when you come here. You kind of just come and hang out and do what you love, and then you go home. So my goals are just to try to reach more of the clientele that we would please in Cookeville and expand. We don't want to get so big that it's hectic and we can't keep up with the quality, but we would like to grow a little more and just kind of see where it goes.